Welcome back to Off-Frame Productions, playing Cyberpunk Bartender Action VA-11 Hall A, aka Valhalla. Jumping right back from where we started, this is the first gentleman, the first patron of the night, and reset that. Here we go. The first gentleman. Oh wait, it's a jukebox. I forgot those a little bit. Okay, so I don't know exactly what the jukebox does. Ultimately, I just put a hint. For now, I'm just gonna put a few things here of music, and throughout the night we will play, and if it helps, cool. If not, change that. And there's one I always like putting in here just because I like the song. Where is it? Where are you? Oh wait, everything gonna be okay. All right, whatever, we'll just leave it as is. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Give me a second. Last time I tried this hurt my throat. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh yeah, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks quite the big guy though. So I can go, actually, there actually is a name of beer. So, 1, 2, 1, dos, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So as mentioned, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want, I could double it, and maybe I will later. But for now, we'll just mix it for a bit. Shaky, 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 shaky. Stop, and successful beer. Here you go. Person with no name. No, 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 no. This ain't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Okay, he wants a big one. You know it. I will get you a big one. And actually, I was thinking of doing that, but so first we gotta get these, the normal, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in order to make it big, we take 1. We double this up here, and I'm gonna get him drunk off his ass. So, here we go. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix it. We're gonna stop. We're gonna make it successful. Awesome. We're gonna give it to him, and we're gonna see what happens. Give him the beer. How about this one? Aha, yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me. Right, right. You're lucky I was in the meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work is taking me to worse hellholes like New Jersey 3. The second one blew up. Okay. What kind of work do you do, Mr.? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published here without my blessing. The day started quite the interesting fellow. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, hey, hey. People love those articles. They love reading about them urban legends. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corner shit that brings in the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring in money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about it every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make their full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not about all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start off my day scared and bitter. I've had enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd be bankrupt from lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. Okay. People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now, you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like these urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh? Okay, yeah, you have a point. It actually mirrors currently what we do today with a lot of clickbaity stuff. And I'm talking to you, BuzzFeed. And like every other internet place online. Newspaper online. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic? No. Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half of our clips come from them, so they'll get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... Nope. No, wait, no. No, I'm thinking of another place. Yeah, your columns are pretty annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column? Shit. Forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyways, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have a problem if they would actually wrote about half the places he visits. Okay, how so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he's tried to get free meals by proclaiming that he's even a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember a guy coming in asking for free drinks, saying he was a critic. Yeah. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. I'd remember that guy. Well, this one was it wasn't this one then. Anyways, all this talk's made me thirsty. Give me a beer this time. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Okay. Gonna go up again. You want... I'm gonna make it super strong. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get you drunk off your ass, Dawson. I'm counting in my head, but counting here, actually counting out loud truly messes me up. But in my head, I got like a little metronome going do 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 do. Here you go. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? All right. So tell me, do you see any celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best here. Thanks very much. Who was that? Nobody? Yeah, it wasn't anybody. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you'd like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but you don't seem to be losing your shit. I like it. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. I want to know about them Brangelinas. Especially the red carpet kind. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something that everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal to that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie who's wearing socks with sandals or dating a dude, I don't know. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but blah, 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 blah. Anyways. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. It sounds hypocritical coming from you. Yeah, even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is a key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over some girl, what some girl was wearing on the store. No matter what they say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. I can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy, aka Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, super nice guy. I've never met him. I heard stories. Anyways, to be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're insinuating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell bent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyways, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Okay, change the subject. Why don't you? Why? Okay. Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be a lot like a priest who publishes confessionary stories and then gets excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting half of our staff. Wait, we could have you ghostwriting half of our staff. Do that? They do. You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Yeah, probably not. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, it'll probably hurt the clients as well. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me. Okay. I remember. Ooh. Hey, do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? No. Nah. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it, what? At work, everybody calls me Mr. Dawson or boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is. But Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not my family, not my position as boss, but to me. Do you really want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, hell no. No. What I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss, or I'm the name that appears on their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah. You were asking me something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but non-alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Okay, so now we have a different style. Okay, so we have something bitter, something big, and here. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna get something bitter. And we're gonna make sure with, okay, so this one's optional. You want something big, 5, 6, optional caramine. Okay, we'll try, we'll try the Grizzly Temple. I don't know about what this one is. Okay, so frothy water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that one's like pure alcohol. No, I'm not gonna do that. Wait. Okay, so so Sunshine Cloud, 2, 4, optional. I could make that one. How about pile driver? No, that one's too alcoholic. That one, suplex. No, that's definitely. I guess it's gonna have to be gut punch 5, 6, and then I can just make it big by just doing that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 here. Something big with no alcohol at all. Okay. That should cover everything. Make sure it works correctly. That did not. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah. Oh shit! Too much. I'm messing this one up, but I think this is also the only one that it will work for. I'm just kind of messing up the timing of this one. So now, damn it! I'm so glad it's the first one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aged. Oh, duh. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Aged. So now we mix it. We hit to the 5-second mark. I gotta pay attention to these. And then it's success. I have to. Okay, if it's aged, I don't know what that means in bartending terms. But if it's aged, it's a certain mode, and if it's on the rocks, it's a certain mode by clicking ice. I have to make sure I have to do that for future reference, because once it gets later in the game, it's gonna become much harder. Paint me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it. This'll help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. Go right there. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors, no. Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's, I mean, you give me money so I can make more. Let me do my thing, I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you'll still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations. Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it, and I call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive, and there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what other newspapers do? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough. I've lost the train of thought. I've lost the train of his voice because I can't feel my throat. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them that what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. I should be worried, shouldn't I? At least he paid before he stormed off. Oh, the shit, that's a lot of money. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes. What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. These were dogs. First episode, go watch it. Crafty dogs, I tell you. They were crafty dogs, I tell you. They had the short little legs. You would think their short little legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. Briar Rose. I won't forget this. Yeah. Ooh, a client. Alright, so it has been fun, but today's episode is going to be ending now. Because I spend so much time with each individual, I'm going to be spending time with each individual. Alright guys, I'm going to be out. If you enjoy this content, leave a like, leave a dislike, leave whatever the hell you want. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button, because especially since I can do this very easily, I will be uploading more and more of these fairly frequently. Also, I upload daily on the off frame. All right, guys, later.